But let me do this. I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. The reason I'm hoarse is I have been praying for you, and my heart is very burdened for you. And I want to be very careful with this, and it's not what I want to say, but the Jezebel spirit has already been here. The Jezebel spirit opened our event. This is a rebuke and a correction of no one. This is an observation. Before the Word of God was open, there was a platform. It was a high place. On it was a pole, an ashtray. The same thing that's used in a strip club for women who have the Jezebel spirit to seduce men. In front of that was a man who ripped his shirt off like a woman does in front of a pole at a strip club. That man then ascended. See, our God is not arrogant. He doesn't ascend. Our God is humble. He descends. And then he swallowed a sword, and Jesus cried, okay, Pastor John, I'll receive that. Thank you.
Let me just say this. If Mark wanted to say that, he should have said it to me first. He didn't. Matthew 18. Matthew 18. If your brother offends you, go to him privately. I talked to Mark for a half hour. There was not one word of that. He's out of line. If he wanted to say it, he could say it to me. You may not agree with me. You may not agree.
Mark and I talked. We went outside where we could be alone and we could talk. And we've reaffirmed our friendship. And Mark, I want you to know, you're a gift to the kingdom. You're a gift to James River. You've been a gift to Debbie and I. You've helped us in things. You've been kind to my family, mentored my sons. And I love you. And I told Mark, listen, he says, I'll do whatever you want. I said, well, if you're willing, and we could come in and talk, and we'll let him talk here in a moment. If you're willing, I want you to speak again. I want to find out about Elijah. Come on!
I believe what I should have done, since I had another session, I was thinking about it. It wasn't in my notes. I didn't intend to go there. I was up late praying for the men. I just kept seeing it. And I should have, between sessions, talked to you rather than just verbal processing on the stage. And as the father and the head of the house, you could have given me a thumbs up or down, and I need to honor that as spiritual authority. And I honor your spiritual authority. I apologize to you for not going that route, which would have led us from the most awkward moment in the history of any event. So, yeah. And I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't let me speak again. That's what you should worry about. But Pastor John, when I was at the lowest point of my life, I wasn't sure I was ever going to go into ministry again. I thought, if I do go into ministry, I want to do it with my family, with my wife and kids and daughters. So I flew up and met with you and Debbie, and you sat me down on the couch and were like, here's some thoughts. And we've architected our whole church and ministry in large part on that conversation. And my whole family is blessed. And they're blessed because you and your wife let me sit on your couch. So thank you, and I love you very much.
you were up at 1. I was up a little before 4. I was praying. I told my sons, I said, I really feel something's going to happen today.
Sorry about that.
I said, but I'm so excited because I feel the Lord is going to do something. Mark, I feel like, you know, what Satan intends at times for evil, and always division, even over.
I don't want division.
Here's what I'm saying is, what sometimes Christian brothers can feel strongly about things and there's a difference. You know, there are some things there have to be differences over.
The things that